Shit like that. You ever do that? That little thing where you put, it's like a Zan toothpaste, man.
Yeah.
You ever do that? You ever
Crush up a goddamn Zan into a paste.
Yeah.
Put that shit on a toothbrush. Put it on your teeth. Let it seep through your gums.
Yeah. Zan toothpaste. Yeah, that's what it is. Zan toothpaste.
Yeah.
What it is, Zan toothpaste. Yeah. What it is, Zan toothpaste.
Zan toothpaste feeling good, baby. Put it on the brush and on my teeth, baby.
Brush it.
Last time did it with them good, baby.
Scooby.
Can't see straight, so now I'm gay, baby.
I'm gay.
Sucking on a toothpaste, made a Zan.
Hey.
Come up to him, baby, got my girl in the van.
Yeah.
Sucking and fucking intention.
Sappy.
That's how we doing, but I'm brushing.
Yeah.
With the Zan toothpaste,
Zan
feeling good, baby.
Zan toothpaste, feeling good, baby.
Zan toothpaste, feeling good, baby. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know, baby.
Zan toothpaste on my teeth, yeah, that's high, baby. I just had to trill what it is, but that shit ain't my baby. I just kind of a kid, but what it is. But why you asking questions? I just got the Zan toothpaste, bitch. Did you mention that I've been chilling all the time? Bitch, I've been chilling on my mind. Zanny on my toothbrush, on my toothpaste. I could kick your cows for your toothache. Bitch, you talking Zan toothbrush, baby. Zan toothbrush, baby. Zan toothbrush, baby. Got the Zan toothbrush.
Coming like I'm fine while I'm slumped. Fucking with me, I grab a pump. I got a bitch and another bitch. They don't do meat, yo. It's like a keto. Sucking me, yo. Every day I do it, I'm real cool, yeah, I'm neato. Balls of the class, when the balls in the dash. My knees got ash. About to use some lotion. Get it for the motion. Zan toothpaste got me in my shit. Zan toothpaste got me in my shit. Zan toothpaste got me in my shit. Zan toothpaste got me in my shit.
I've been chilling all around the clock, you bitch, you know where to hit. I just told her shit, a knock, bitch gon' let me in. Zan toothpaste got a perky in my butt. I just live my whole life like a twerk little butt. I just wanna make the whole shit. Got promethazine, pour it on my motherfucking mouthwash, know what I mean? Listen with the Zan bands, I them trampolines. Everybody talking goddamn, I got Xanadreams. Zan toothpaste got me going crazy. Zan toothpaste got me going crazy. Zan toothpaste got me going crazy. Got me going crazy. Got me going crazy. Been going crazy.
Zan toothpaste in my mind. Every time you see me, I'm doing that line. Oh my God, if I don't got Zan, I'll do a line. God, 3 chat downs in my spine.
Zan toothpaste. I'll be honest with you.
Rappers would do Zan toothpaste.
If they came out with a Xanax toothpaste,
would you do it?
I would do it.
Whoa, can't that kill you though? Isn't that like too much?
No,
or maybe it depends on how much they put in the toothpaste. It would probably be mixed with like mint.
Yeah, it would be like, like CBD oil. Like that's the next thing. It's going to be prescription drugs, like infused oils.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a Klonopin infused like face wash.
Yeah, with cucumbers.
Like now it's lavender.
Yeah, or
lavender's
big.
Lavender's big in the anti-anxiety market.
Lavender's making a really nice comeback, I feel like.
Yeah, Lavender's been comeback, dude. I feel like Lavender's at its height though right now. Like what's going to be the next Lavender? Fucking sage?
Damn, yeah, it's true. Sage is actually blowing up. Sage green.
Have you ever saged your house?
No.
I've thought about doing it, but I don't want to do it.
I'm not like hippie enough, I guess.
I feel like a lot of people swear by it.
Saging up your crib?
But I guess that comes from Native Americans long ago to get like evil demons out. But I don't want to sage because I don't want evil demons to know I know they're there. If I just pretend that they're not there, they don't exist. Yeah, but once I sage, they kind of exist.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Also, do you believe in demons and spirits like that?
I believe in demons, but like I believe like people manifest themselves into demons. So like and like the devil and shit. Like they run with that. Like for instance, have you been watching like The Most Hated Man on the Internet?
No, I haven't yet.
So that guy, that guy like Hunter Moore, like he like manifested himself into being like a demon on Earth.
Damn, really?
Yeah, so I believe in demons, like, but they come in human form, like they become demons.
Damn, like that energy or something.
Yeah, they allow it to consume them, and then they become a demon on Earth.
Do you think like
that was deep?
Do you think people? It was. Do you think people get like Do you think the people that light up sage to fight spirits get pissed when you're just like, oh, I just do this for the smell of it?
Yeah, of course. I feel like there's like hardcore sagers, just like there's hardcore anything else, right? Like hardcore gamers are like they get so butthurt like about a lot of stuff.
Right.
You know, or hardcore car people get butthurt if you don't know like what a fucking chassis twin turbo piston fire engine is.
Right.
You know?
So true.
It's like once people reach like an echelon of nerddom in whatever it is,
yeah, they
become fucking smug as fuck.
Yeah, and have you ever seen someone doing sage too? They like walk around like fucking like they're fucking like a how a cat walks and just like and just like outlining their door with sage and stuff like that.
Kyrie Irving did that.
Oh, did he do it
on a basketball court?
Bro, you can't. He brings too much of that shit to like other places.
Yeah,
like you could do it at like
I'm not a
house.
I'm not a shut up and dribble guy. I believe that these players should be able to have you know,
but get the fuck out of here with
expression.
sage.
But like some of it's just too OD. Like I feel like people that do that are going to an extent to like show you how deep they are.
Which is fine, do you? But like, why you bring that shit? First off, you bring it to the fucking to the arena. I guess it would be an arena, right?
Yeah, dude, you're killing it with sports references recently.
I'm knowing it, right? Bring it to the arena. That's a lot of fucking ground to cover.
Yeah, because he just did it like on the court, but I was like, what bad demons are you trying to get rid of on the court?
I would fuck with him. I'd be like, yo, you've got the bleachers, bro.
Yeah.
Or no, you forgot like the fucking upper fucking nosebleed seats and shit.
I just never really understood that. So there's a couple things I wanted to get into. Jake Paul's fight has been called off.
Right.
Hasim Rahman Jr. Couldn't make the 205, and then apparently they were saying stuff about like they had a hard time selling tickets.
Well, first he said he couldn't make the weight. Now he's saying I'll make it by Friday.
So he's not going to make it. Right. But what I will say is I will step in, but Jake has to fight me at 230 pounds.
Yeah. What's honestly what makes it fucking like it's so funny. I feel like imagine you beat dude. His whole career it's only because people want to see him fucking get laid the fuck out.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, who wouldn't want to see him get laid the fuck out? But a part of me is
everyone wants to see. That's how it started. Then there's some people now who respect him because they're fucking idiots. And then there's like the real motherfuckers who still just want to see him get absolutely annihilated.
I mean, in this situation, I feel that this happened for the best for him. Not saying that he didn't have a puncher's chance.
I want to see him get clobbered.
See, I used to be in that camp. But I kind of want to see him win just to see how far this can go.
No, I want to see him get clobbered because he's the worst fucking promoter of all time. This is the second or like third time he's had to cancel a fight. That's like super unprofessional. And I know it's on the other people, but still it doesn't make him look good at all.
No.
And like he's the worst fucking shit talker I've ever heard in my life. He sucks at shit talking.
Yeah, it's very awkward.
It's like arguing with a TikToker and they only know that world. It's like fucking super annoying and just like comes at you like a fucking Zoomer idiot. You know what I mean? So it's just like boring to me. But I still want to see him get laid the fuck out. Like I never want to see that kid ever be successful ever. His brother was a douche too, but I like Logan more than I like him.
Yeah, Logan wrestled at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I heard he did really good
last night, the night before.
Yeah,
did really good.
I heard he did really, really good. I heard he looked and I mean they're athletic kids now too. You know what I'm saying? Like they're both very, and Jake's like healthy as fuck and works a lot, but at the same time, bro, this is just. We all know at the end of the day, we can all sit here and do that fucking, well, you know, he's getting his bag. Look, I love those fucking people.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, we got to still all admit that the way that he's doing it is in the most clownery way ever.
I think if you buy in that it's a fucking circus, like it helps you like not get emotional about it. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh yeah, like I'll watch this guy like fight this dude. Like, why not?
Right.
I'm not going to pay for it.
Right.
You know, I'm not going to put money in anybody's pocket, but you know, I'll stream that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
you know?
I'm going to definitely. I'm only streaming it now. It's got to the point where I'm like, I'm not going to keep paying. Like, if it gets to the point where I wind up spending $1,000 just to finally see him get laid out, I'd hate myself. You know, even then, like I'm not gonna pay that much money for like I'm definitely streaming.
I would have went and saw him in the garden, but only if I could like sit in the front row.
I mean, it would be fun because it's a circus. That's
what it is.
I want to go see I want to see an elephant get on its 2 feet and go. Nyarf! You know,
is that what an elephant sounds like? That was way better.
Yeah, that was bad. I don't know what the first.
I can't even do an elephant.
The first one was like a guy having butt sex for the first time.
Dude, speak of fucking impressions. Did you see that parrot, that fucking African parrot that I sent you videos of?
Yeah. What was his name?
Apollo.
Apollo. Yeah, Apollo B+.
So like, there's this parrot, right? His name's Apollo, and like he'll hold up stuff like to him and be like, "What color is this, Apollo?" And he'll be like, "Red."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "All right, what color is this?" And I'll be like, "White."
Right.
And then he's like, "What's this?" And it's like, "Ding a ding a ding." He's like, "That's a bell."
Yeah, yeah. And he just says it like that. It's so smart.
The thing that I'm terrified about is that they're comprehensive animals. Like you can have a real full conversation with them.
Right. My thing is just like, what if you said something behind closed doors you didn't know? You know what I mean?
There was some parrot that like was reciting like their owner getting killed.
Yeah, I know. It's like, please don't.
It's like, please don't kill me.
Dude, when I heard that, I was terrified.
And I was just like, yo, dude, this parrot is a... Now that makes me believe in like demons. Like maybe that person, whoever died, became the parrot.
Did I ever tell you that I went to a bird store once and I went in the back and saw a parrot and it called me the N-word? Swear to God. Swear to God, in Yonkers.
No fucking way. All right, first of all,
I went up front and I was like, yo, your bird's fucking fucking thug the fuck out. And they were like, what?
It was N-word with an A.
Yeah, with an A.
Okay, all right. That's a little more acceptable.
I think.
Was it a black parrot?
No, it was red.
Okay, all right, that kind of works.
Yeah,
that's enough.
It was like Nazi red. Dude, I swear to God, I'm not making this up. I literally went to the front and first off, it grabbed like my jeans. Like it was like, yo, get me out of here. Yeah, I was walking by in the back birds. And I was like, yo, you got a bird back there that curses and shit. And they were like, yeah, we know. Like we can't, we can't.
That motherfucker.
They were like, we can't put him up front because he like curses at people and stuff. Because
suck my dick.
And I was like, why is that happening? And they were like, customers are coming into the store and telling him and making him and saying shit. So he'll have like a day where he says it.
Suck my dick from the back.
Because birds, this is the thing, they do remember stuff, but I don't know if they hear it. They have to hear it a good amount of times and then it lasts longer. I think if you do it like once or twice, their memory just like erases. They don't do it anymore. But like they will repeat everything. And I swear to God, this bird called me the N-word. And you want to know what's even fucking? I was like,
the N-word bird.
And you know what the bird's name was?
Oh my God, what was it?
It was Tyrone. I'm not even joking,
dude. This bird was black, bro. This is a black ass bird.
They told me to go in. They went in the back. They didn't tell me to go in. I went with. I was with like Ben and them when we were younger.
Damn, bro. Damn, Tyrone, come on the show.
Was it Ben? We can message Ben. I don't think. No, it probably wasn't Ben. But I swear to God, this happened. I'll never forget it. It's when I had a fucking a shitty fucking Motorola, and I took a video of the bird, and it's like I'm never gonna find that video again. That was a fucking old Motorola phone.
Oh man, dude, it
was way before iPhones.
You want to know what's crazy? Is because birds live a long time. Tyrone might still be alive.
Do you know what bird store it was? The one on Central Ave on Scarsdale.
Oh yeah.
The one right near, I think it's near Pizza. What California Pizza Kitchen? Remember that fucking place?
CPK? Yeah, dude. Yo, CPK, dude.
CPK used to crush that.
CPK all fucking day, dude.
I think
fucking $35 miniature pizza.
Yeah, when you go in there, they're like, "What's up? What's hanging, Liz? What can I get you guys?"
It's like, can I get the barbecue? He's like, yeah, that's fresh selection, bro.
We got the fucking barbecue tangerine surprise.
And then there used to be a place next door that was like a big thing called Havana jeans.
Oh God!
All the girls in our school wore Havana jeans.
Are they not a thing anymore? Some of these places are still a thing.
Havana jeans, and it was like to all 19 girls that are listening, the 7 jeans, like 7 jeans were a big deal.
Right.
7 jeans were a big deal, but it was all Abercrombie and Fitch.
Oh my God!
Every girl in our school walked around with that fucking moose.
Oh my God!
Like how many chicks in our school? Let's say 100 of them. I would say 95 of them were in Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah, and just that fucking toxic amount of fumes that would come out of the store when you would walk past it. Like you almost fucking passed out from it.
And then girls also used to wear like Sophie shorts.
I don't remember Sophie shorts.
They were like basically regular ass cotton shorts.
You remember Mad Girl clothes?
Yeah.
I don't even remember these.
Yeah.
Sophie's.
I had them, but yeah, Sophie's.
I know like Claire's. What the fuck is Claire's?
Claire's was like where you would go and get your ear pierced and shit.
That's it? That's all that happened there?
No, yeah, it was like Claire's. You would go and get like cheap jewelry and like makeup and shit. Like if you were, like,
get like an infection. Get like an infection.
Yes, that's where you would go get an ear infection. And then the other place obviously was Spencer's.
Yeah.
Like I remember going to Spencer's and buying a Brian the dog from Family Guy shirt that says like
God.
that said whose leg do you have to hump to get a dry martini around here?
Oh God.
Yeah, so that was like my first like other shirt, and then I had another shirt that said FCUKOFF.
Oh my God.
And Mom saw it and immediately threw it in the trash.
Really? She got that pissed off? I mean, yeah, because you can't be wearing that shit. How old were you?
I was probably like 13.
I don't think I've ever seen you with that shirt either. So
No.
it must have been fucking very short-lived.
I came home, and this was like back when like you would go to mall with like I had like older friends. My childhood was kind of weird. All my friends were older.
Right.
So like I would be like hanging out with 17-year-olds when I was 13.
It's so weird that you have like, we're brothers and you have like so many things that have happened to you that I don't even know about.
Oh,
like in your days.
A ton, and like a bunch is gonna come out on this show for sure. But like, yeah, so like I remember. Oh, speaking of shopping, but I remember going to get that shirt. Coming home, Mom saw it and threw it in the trash immediately. She also threw in the trash. I remember that like little weird white kid that was always peeing. That would be on like people's cars. Like it was a sticker. It was like a little white kid with blonde hair. Yeah,
he's like making a fucking weird noise and he's looking over his shoulder back at you.
Yeah, and I got one of those shirts that kid was wearing a Yankee shirt and he was pissing on a Red Sox logo.
Yeah, that was such a big drawing. Who the fuck was that?
I don't know. I don't know who that was. You should look that up.
I remember when I came home once and Mom.
Is that Calvin?
Yeah, maybe it is. Is it Calvin and Hobbes?
I think it's Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes.
But he's like thugged out, right?
Kid pissing bumper sticker.
I remember I came home once and Mom was cleaning my room and I was like, oh, fuck. Like I knew not to go in the room when Mom was fucking cleaning.
Yeah, Calvin. It is Calvin.
Oh, but it's like evil Calvin.
It's evil Calvin just pissing on stuff.
So I came home and I used to like I stopped using when I was selling weed when I was younger. I used to use these little plastic bags, like the little baby ones that everyone knows.
Yeah.
But then I started using these boxes called coffins, and I would get them at the Container Store. And they were just little boxes.
I remember those. Yeah, those were dope. That made you feel like your weed was mad exclusive.
It made it feel like it was way more quality, but it was still like just hydro trash.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, this shit right here is fucking slaps.
And they were like annoying to carry around though, because I was walking around like fucking Legos in my pocket and shit, like making fucking Lego noises. And I got home and Mom was cleaning my room and she found them. And I heard her talking to Kathy and she's like, this little fucking cocksucker, he's gonna get fucking arrested. He's gonna go to fucking jail. And I just heard like jiggling them. She goes, I know exactly, like, she's fucking all his weed. He's going to go to jail. He's going to fucking go to jail. That's what's going to happen to him. And I'm like hearing her do all this. And I'm like, oh my God, yikes. I'm going back downstairs. And she didn't throw those out, but she was like, kept them and was just like, I'm going to throw these out. I was like, why are you still selling weed and all this stuff? And I'm like, cause money. Fucking doof. So
actually, I want to know, like, when did your weed selling start? At what age? And then what age did you go up to selling weed?
I started selling weed in 10th grade.
All right, so you're like 15.
Yep, and then I went all the way up to like 24.
Really?
I sold weed forever. That's why I haven't asked Mom and Dad for money like since I was like 16.
So, all right, so let me ask you a question. What's the most money you ever made?
$1,000.
Selling, like, no, in a day?
Like $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah, because I sold like fucking mad O's.
So what was the most amount of weight you ever pushed?
Probably like, I think it was like fucking like 6 ounces, 7 ounces.
In one day?
For good shit.
Or just one thing?
Yeah, someone wanted a big ass load and I knew someone had fucking big loads to give me. So I gave my load to someone else.
So you dropped your load on someone else, right? Yeah.
Oh my God, if you pop in a girl's eye now, can you call it the Little Dirk? He's all right.
I like Lil Durk.
I do too. That sucked that happened to him, but I think they said he's gonna be all right. His eye's fucked though.
Yeah, his eye is fucked.
I don't think he's gonna be blind. I don't think he's blinded or anything though.
I would hope not.
Whatever. I'm still keeping my joke.
Yeah, no, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. Speaking of that too, like
that guy never did anything for me.
No, the thing is, like, we're getting in these situations now where like somebody would get upset about that.
I don't give a fuck.
Like a blind person. But did you see the thing?
If you made fun of me, if after I got blinded and you said a joke, I would not give a shit.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't. I would make fun of you, but very lightly. Like,
It's not like I made fun of like. It's not like I just made a. It's it'd be way worse if I made a joke about like all blind people or something.
now that's where I'm getting into. Beyonce
Yes.
and Lizzo on their song, they
Yeah.
use the word spaz.
Yeah.
And
It's an ableist.
an ableist derogatory term.
Yeah.
Now,
Is it derogatory or is it just ableist slur? I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. I can't keep up. But this is the thing. I understand it, but my thing is like this. Spaz, like where we're from, is like a slang term. Yeah. I never knew that. I never knew that until this happened.
Yeah, with Lizzo, yeah.
With Lizzo.
You want to know what other ones are? Lame apparently is one.
No, like you're a lame?
Yes. Lame is apparently one. Nuts is one. Dumb apparently is one.
Yeah.
So I can't say I got dumb stupid. Like I can't say that about myself.
I got dumb. I'm dumb lame.
I don't give a fuck. I'm saying dumb as much as I fucking want to.
Yeah,
I'm from New York.
Yeah,
I'm not going to
take dumb from us.
And I'm not going to use every excuse like I'm from New York. I can say whatever the fuck I want because that's not the case. But I'm never going to stop saying dumb ever.
No.
Because I know what my intentions are and I know I'm not a bad person and like I don't give a fuck. Like if we got to the point where you can't say the word dumb, I don't give a shit. I'm saying it.
I'm saying dumb and I'm saying crazy.
Also,
and then I also say like, yo, that shit was nuts. Like if something crazy happens, I'm like, yo, that shit was nuts.
Well, I don't say I'm not. I've never been like a big like guy that says like I've never been like I don't know. I'll say like, what are you a psycho or something like that? Like you know what I mean?
But even that you'll get in trouble with.
Yeah, of course you will. Because if you can't say nuts, you can't say crazy because they're all ableist words. And now I'm just like
crazy.
Yeah, crazy for feeling
so lonely. Oh, crazy.
So, but yeah, Beyonce's going to remove him from her songs.
Crazy for thinking I can. All right, so let's come up with the words that she should replace spaz with.
You can't even say like
what about
in Spanish? You can't say like loco?
No,
imagine like Beyonce, she's like, I'm doing it, I'm loco. It's like a weird like, in like old TV shows when they would add in the fucking censored word.
Yeah. She's like, no, and then I'm loco.
Yeah,
on that ass.
It's like a dude.
It's like a horrible.
You know, I gotta get loco on that ass. like,
you know, I'm gonna gyrate as fast as possible. On that ass.
And like here's the thing, if that's a word people legit, if it's because it's getting all this publicity now, like Lizzo apologized to as well. And the thing is, for me, also that word is in the UK. Apparently, that word is way worse to say.
Oh, it's like it's regional.
In UK, it was worse than here. I think there was more UK people complaining about it. Like spaz is bad, but ableist is still like these slurs are still words that like people. These are the ones that are really on the fence, but there's some real ones that you like. I don't use the R word. Right. I don't use the R word anymore, because of personal reasons and people that I know and stuff. So there are reasons why I don't.
Yeah.
But at the same time, here's the thing. People get so riled up over this stuff. Like,
I know.
They lose their fucking shit. Can I even say that?
Yeah.
They lose their shit over it.
Well, Black Eyed Peas made a whole song called Let's Get Retarded.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And then literally they had to switch the whole thing up too as well.
Yeah, let's get it started.
Because when you hear it, it's, you know what I mean? It's like my brain was just different. How we grew up, it was just different, and I wasn't going around like using it. Even when I did that, when I heard the song, it's not meant to be bad. But again, I've stopped using the word just because, like, I don't know. I mean, for me, it's people that I know, and I wouldn't want to see them upset. You know what I mean? Yeah. Knowing that it's something that I'm going to be, saying all the time and everything. I don't know. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie and act like I didn't say all that shit when I was fucking younger.
Oh fuck yeah!
Are you kidding me? We dropped F-bombs all the time. Yeah, we were younger. It was just like what we did. But the thing is like I do want to grow. Like I do want to. I don't like making people pissed at me no matter who it is. Even though I realize there's a part of me that also should be like, well, fuck you. Like I know I'm not a bad person, so whatever. But it does feel good to kind of cut some words out that I think are pretty harsh. It does feel good to like to try to like challenge yourself to just fucking not say certain shit. Because teaches me like I don't need these words. I can still be funny and say other shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's very hard, especially for human beings, like the intake of information that we take in, like just literally on the daily. Like our subconscious just has some of those words in it.
It does. I mean,
so when
again,
something
how
happens,
we grew
like how you grew up, you know what I mean? And then it starts, we don't know what those words mean until we learn them, but then it becomes a part of our core memory.
Right.
And then like that's the only word that sometimes comes out of our mouth.
Right. And I think my first lesson was I said it and I saw someone be like, they didn't even say anything about it. They just got really sad. And I was just like, fuck. And this was when I was way younger. And I was just like, damn, I didn't realize that word affected you that much. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and at first, me being like me, I was like, the fuck you mad about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I was like, I don't want to live like this my whole fucking life. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If this is gonna offend somebody really, really bad, like if people really don't want that word and it happens, then fine. I mean, I don't really use it that much anyway, so I don't give a fuck. But like, I just feel, in a way though, I still feel bad for fucking Beyonce though, because it's like she didn't fucking mean anything by it.
No. The last thing she did when she was writing that is like, I want to make a whole entire group of people feel less than.
Right, exactly. And she's on top of her shit. Like she doesn't want people working for her that have cases or anything. Like she is literally covering any sort of cancel related trail.
Yeah,
because she's fucking Beyonce. She is reacting like she knows she has this fucking empire that she's built.
Like she's a human being, but she's like as close to a machine as a human can be.
Yeah, she's
savage.
She is a fucking another level of just like, she's still one of the best performers I think ever on the planet that's ever existed.
Whose music do you like more, Beyonce or Rihanna?
But she cannot act for shit. Rihanna.
You like Rihanna's music better than Beyonce's?
Yeah, I mean, but that on a single lady, single ladies gets me fucking popping my cock so hard.
So what would you say is your favorite Ray Ray song?
Probably bitch better have
Bitch better have my money.
You know, dollar signs.
All
I see is signs. Dollar signs. Ella AA is great.
Umbrella.
You're not gonna get out of me like, oh my god, underneath a blue moon. Like I don't know like those songs.
You know the pop hits. You know the pop hits.
Yeah, the pop hits. I don't know like the way you broke me. Like where she like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know those songs. You know?
Oh, but then I guess that's why you call it window pane.
Well, because she makes fucking tough shit sometimes.
Yeah, she makes slappers.
She's a fucking island girl, bro. She crushes it.
She's an island gal.
She's an island gal, isn't she?
She's an island gal.
Or am I racist?
No, you're not racist.
Okay.
She's an island gal. Maybe is island gal.
I thought she was like from New York or something.
No, she's from.
I don't know why I thought she was from New York.
Barbados.
Oh yeah, she's from Barbados.
She's from Barbados.
Oh my god! Speaking of New York, so I was listening to New York.
Why?
Concrete Jungle. It was just, I don't know. It just was on, and I was listening to it. Like I didn't like pick it.
You didn't search for it, right?
No, fuck no. It's that. That's how played out that song is.
God, I hate that song,
dude. I fucking can't stand it. Like,
but I'll be rich forever.
But I'll be rich. And the part that I hate. Listen. I'm from the suburbs. I respect the city. I love the city. Shout out to all the boroughs. The city is what it is because of all the boroughs. You know what I'm saying? But I fucking can't stand the part where he's like, now I'm down in Tropica, now I'm down in East Rutherford, now I'm in 35th in fucking East Town. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. I hate New Yorkers so much. They're like, I was on East and fucking Lexington Ave, thorough 32 crush. Like, who gives a fucking shit where you're fucking from? I've never seen people be so fucking annoying and proud about being from a corner. Shut the fuck up. No one gives a fucking shit. I'm from East Langford in 38 on the west side. Shut the fuck up, bitch. No one gives a fuck where you're from. Oh, we get it. You study a fucking map. You're a loser. Shut up. I'm from fucking East Town. No one gives a shit. Fucking dork. Shut up. I hate some New York City people. They're like, you want to go to the west side and fucking Lower East meatpacking fuck bitch? Like, I'm like... It's so much to deal with, and I'm too dumb for the city. I think I'm just too dumb for the city.
All right. So as somebody who's lived in the city for...
Sorry about that, by the way.
Nah, it's all right. I'm going to defend you in a way, but then I'm going to protect myself in a way.
Okay.
Because it's a weird city thing.
It is.
So I've lived in the city, I get, like 7 years now?
Yeah.
Like 7 years.
Long time.
So I understand your problem with, like... the neighborhoods and stuff. I think it's a little too much. Like it's a little annoying.
Well, you have to. It's a big city, but I hate the overzealousness.
Yes, the overzealousness. I will say one thing to protect certain people that are, my fellow New York City trash is we are kind of proud of where we live because it's our neighborhood within like a neighborhood.
Yeah.
So like that's like the only people like reasons like will be like that. But like I do hate when people are like, "Oh my god, like I was in Nolita yesterday." It's like, yeah, just like
I don't know. Cares? I don't know why. I just feel like New Yorkers, it's like vegans. Like they always have to let you know where their location was.
Yes, we're pompous.
So anyway, I was on fucking Upper East, left, lower, south, wide, and I'm like, I don't fucking care, dude.
It like even when like family friends ask me,
yeah,
like where I live, I kind of hate to say where I live,
right?
Because I'll just be like, oh, I live in the city. Because there's a follow-up question. There's always like, oh, where in the city?
Right.
And then I'll just be like Upper West Side. And then they're like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, it's not like that, though.
But it's just the certain tone. It's like, you don't do that.
No.
But and again, I don't actually hate it. It's just funny to be like over the top about it. Yeah. Like obviously represent your clique.
Well,
but like, what are you in like the Rolling 60s? Fucking Crips? Like, why are you like, we're like, I was on fucking, you know what I'm saying?
I was on Stanton Street.
Or even the people that are just like, trash area. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Yeah, you're from Idaho. And you moved here 20 years ago and like everything you're the city now. And like, I don't know. I love so much about the city when I would go out and party back in the day and everything too. But the people who are just like fucking like geographical rats, like shut up. I don't care.
Yeah. And then it's like also like I always like even with my friends, it's like, yeah, it's like I remember like when this whole thing was going on and like I don't like to get political on the show, but what I'm going to say is I've told a lot of my friends that moved to places like Brooklyn, places that were low income housing places and like moved there.
Yeah.
Or like people who like bought property there and then like flipped it. I was just like, I was like, you guys are part of gentrification. Like you guys are a part of that. Like I know you guys are like good guys. I know you forever, but just know, like, I just hope in the back of your mind that like you're helping gentrify a neighborhood. Yeah. Like I was like, as long as you like understand that, like I'm not trying to like give you more white guilt, but like just so you understand that, and you know that that's actually like what you're doing, like then it's it's fine to me in terms of like us not being delirious. I was like, let's just not be delirious here.
Right. I mean, it is true. It is true though.
It is, and sadly, I love my friends.
People getting kicked out of their fucking homes, or me and Dad were talking about this. Some of them actually get paid, but they don't get paid shit. They get paid like $10,000 or $20,000 to like leave, which is a lot, but that's not enough for the rest of your life. Yeah, and then you have to buy a place somewhere else and move with that money.
You have to like move to Atlanta.
Yeah, or another day. Yeah, it's usually like a lot of the times, a lot of gentrification, I believe, started because they were moving people from. They were like, I think moving people from down south up north, weren't they?
Yeah. Or
maybe it was the other way around. But either way, I mean, it literally went from like they usually go to a different state.
Yeah.
Or they have to.
And it's like and like it's weird because like you'll see like certain people like marching or like trying to like fight for like equality, but then like you gentrify an area. Yeah. So like for me, it's like. Like, I mean, I don't want to get that deep on here, but like, it's just weird to me. It's like a hypocrisy that I kind of see as funny.
There's just so much shit. I just hate the city for so many other things. But that's because I'm a fucking boring suburbanite bitch. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think I'm just always going to be a suburbs guy. The city is just like, it's just fucking, it's like too much.
In my heart, I'm a city boy because I just love the accessibility of the city.
I just couldn't do it all the time, but I do love like going to a nice restaurant, getting a fucking pizza. You know what I mean?
Getting on our pirates.
Or I used to love going out and partying and shit in the city was also like amazing. I used to be like, God, the city is beautiful. Like at nighttime, like you just see all the skyscrapers fucking lit up and shit. Like it is fucking beautiful. And then like your friends driving, you're on some fucking bridge looking at the fucking skyline. So it's like. And driving home from Jersey was always great when you see the sky. Like the city's beautiful, but it's just There's just certain people in the city. I think everyone can agree to that.
Yeah, pompous city people
just suck. Yeah.
I'm moving out of the city, though, because it's too fucking expensive now.
Yeah, it's just way too expensive when the base fucking rent is about $4,000.
Yeah. I honestly, it's like, I'd rather pay a mortgage if it's going to be that high. Like at this point, it doesn't make any sense to that's literally throwing $4,000 into a trash can and setting it on fire.
And it's true. And it also suck for you right now during the fucking recession, bro.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm getting out of there.
Which is gonna hit hard, and then you could either go back after, or you get a fucking house when the market's good again, because the market is fucking.
As soon as I leave the city, I'm not coming back.
Market is double cheeks.
Yeah, as soon as I leave the city, I don't see any reason to come back. Realistically, I love New York City to death. Like it's been a great home for me. I've really enjoyed like living there and being able to say in my life, like, yeah, I lived in New York City. I lived in a couple different neighborhoods in New York City. I lived in Queens for a little bit.
For years.
So like I lived around,
and you traveled around it. It's not like you were sitting put either.
Yeah, no, I've done everything I've needed to do in New York City. Like I don't need to stay.
You're gonna
there
do
anymore.
A show in the city.
Yeah, Caroline's on Broadway. There's like 30 tickets left for the second show. So if you want to grab some of the last tickets, go ahead. But yeah, they're both gonna be great crowds. First show sold out. Over 200 people are gonna be at the second one. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. And that's I guess that's like kind of my goodbye to New York City. I'm going to try and move to Jersey, like Weehawken or Hoboken, something a little more affordable.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
It's close.
Yeah, that's close. But like also like, I'd rather have the view of the city and pay less than have no view of the city and pay more.
Right.
That's where my head's at now.
That's good. Yeah. That's a good move.
You know? And also, it's like Selena and I are getting ready to get married, and fucking getting married is very, very costly.
Yeah, it is.
So when you do stuff like that, there's certain things you have to cut back on. It's like, do I want like the dope crib with like the doorman and shit? Yeah, I love that shit. But my thing is like, if I could live, I have no problem living like a poor piece of shit. I mean, I love it.
You already know me. I'm going to get married on my couch. So.
Yeah, dude. You know, like I think that it'll be a great test for me to actually just be like, yo, I'm going to be a poor piece of shit for a year.
Right.
Like not buy anything and just sit in my room, like do my work, go to work, come home, do whatever, fucking shit I have to do, and then get the fuck out of there. Mm-hmm. Like I'm over it. I'm over it at this point. Too old. That's my new excuse now. Just too old for everything.
By the way, you were talking about a parrot that can memorize colors and say them out loud, and I got to one-up you on the animals that I've seen online lately.
All right.
I sent you a racist turtle.
Yes. I want to get into this turtle, but before we get into the racist turtle, we have to get into the ads.
Wild stuff.
Wild stuff.
Apparently wild is the substitute for all the words.
Oh, so like we should say like shit is wild.
Yeah, shit's wild.
But like there's no buggins.
Yeah.
Can you say buggin'? Like motherfucker was bugging.
I mean, I'm going to. I don't really care.
All right. First thing. You be bugging if you're out here in the summertime with not a fresh pair of shades. All right? And as you could see from a couple episodes ago, we were rocking some fresh shades. And guess where they were from? Our friends over at Shady Rays. That's right. So sunglasses season is here, and there's no better option than our friends at Shady Rays. Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company that offers a world-class product that's just as good as any expensive pair I've ever worn, and I know the same for Michael. Durable frames and extremely clear polarized lenses for outdoor adventures. That's not all. Shady Rays offers the most insane protection in all of eyewear. Every pair is backed by lost and broken replacements. See that? If you lose it or you break it, they replace it. It doesn't matter, okay? They also provide 10 meals to fight hunger in America with every order and have donated over 20 million meals to date. Look good in your shades and feel good by making a positive impact on your community. If you don't love them, exchange for a new pair or return them for free, F-R-E-E, free dollars within 30 days. There's a no risk when you shop with Shady Rays. Their team always has your back, and we are proud to call them a sponsor of the show. So listen, for our exclusive listeners here, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal of the season. Go to Shady Rays and use code LoPriore, L-O-P-R-I-O-R-E, for 50% off 2 pairs of polarized sunglasses. 50. Okay? Try for yourself. The shades are rated 5 stars by over 200,000 people. So go to shadyrays.com and use the code LoPriore for 50% off 2 pairs of polarized sunglasses.
I had a big group meeting on Discord with T-Pain and the Nappy Boy Gaming Squad, and I wore them during the meeting, and everyone loved them.
You're such a sav. I love that you do shit like that.
I know, it was so they're all just laughing at me, and I was wearing a wig.
They're just like, yo, where are those fire shades from? And you're like, they're from Shady Rays.
I was like, these are Shady Rays.
Shady Rays.
Got the hookup,
I wear my Shady Rays anytime I'm outside and need sunglasses. I pop these off and I pop those Shady Rays
Fuck
on.
yeah,
Baby.
it's hot as fuck.
Shout out to Shady Rays. Listen, also shout out to our friends over at BetterHelp.
Woo!
Love my friends over at BetterHelp. They've done a lot for me. I love that they stick with the show, and I've actually had a couple of listeners of the show reach out to me in the last week or so and tell me that they signed up. So
yeah, I had some people as well.
Yeah, and for me, I did not have health insurance for a while, and BetterHelp was really the only company that I could really turn to at that point to find an affordable way to talk about my mental health during the pandemic. And honestly, as a lot of places have gone, everybody's kind of doing remote stuff now anyway. And BetterHelp was kind of ahead of the curve on that. So I really appreciate BetterHelp helping me out. So now, past my personal story, I know that you guys out there that listen to the show, you guys know about my Off the Cuff Mental Health podcast. I'm a big fan of mental health. I'm a mental health advocate. And I think that BetterHelp is a great solution to a financial issue and a insurance issue. They're amazing. They offer all kinds of therapy. They offer video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy. Just like I said, you could be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. A lot of times finding a therapist, especially one with an opening right now, is very, very difficult to do, especially if you don't have insurance. So give it a try and see why over 2 million people have used BetterHelp Online Therapy. And this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. And LoPriore listeners can get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/lops. That's BetterHelp.com/lops, LOPS, and go get 10% off your first month at BetterHelp.
Tell me, what you putting on into? 2 S E A H E R
BetterHelp.com/COML. Let me tell you what that.
Now I'm down in Tribeca. Now I'm on an East Town.
Watch this.
Why do you hate the New York song?
Why do I hate the New York
Is it
song?
just
Because
overdone?
it's because I live here, and it's like Frank Sinatra's New York is the New York song.
Oh, that's the fucking. I love that song.
That's the New York song. I don't want to hear dum dum
After a Yankees game?
Like,
Yeah, dude.
bam, bam, bam,
Jay-Z, you were a drug dealer. No, I was kidding.
No, I love Jay-Z.
you were a drug dealer.
I grown to like Jay-Z's lyrics a lot more.
Drug
I used to
dealer still
hate
counting.
Jay-Z when I was younger. But
yeah, you and Jonathan hate
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Did not like Jay-Z. Really
You always
like
used
at
to have
all.
like arguments about like if Jay-Z was good or not.
Yeah, John hated it. I did too. I always was a Biggie fan.
It was
Big,
always- it was
Big
always-
L and Biggie.
Yeah, it was always me and George on like
Yeah.
the Jay-Z side and like
Yeah.
Cheadles.
Yeah.
Like, and then like you and John were always like, nah, like fuck Jigga.
Yeah. I fucking hated fucking Jay-Z so much. I literally like, I don't know why. I just didn't feel, I never felt, I was always Nas and I was always
Nah, bro, speak your truth. Dog.
fucking Tupac, bro. I fell into my Tupac phase.
I love Tupac.
You know how that goes. Because Tupac
Made you hate the world.
no rappers were a phase. Tupac was so big that he was a phase for some people. That's how big he was.
He was a lifestyle.
But he really was more than a phase. But I'm saying like it's more than a phase, mom.
It's more than a phase, mom. It's more than a phase.
But yeah, so there's this racist turtle on Instagram, and his name's Tommy, and it
Very
just says
racist name.
Tom. It's super, but his name's Tommy Shelby.
That's super racist. That sounds just like a racist Irish dude.
It's the name of the main character in Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this guy just basically puts different colors in front of the fucking turtle, and he beats the shit out of it with a shell. But he doesn't attack white colored things.
Now, is this a science thing that like turtles can't see white, or they can see white and they're just racist as fuck?
I looked up on Reddit and they said that it might have to do with something that This was dumb because I don't know what Tommy's seen, but they said like a lot of the time it's to defend themselves against like crows and black colored predators. So that's when I was like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, hell no, this turtle's racist as fuck, yo.
No, in a way, he's like, it's systemic racism.
Dude, all the comments are mad trolly and weird. They're like, attaboy, and then they put an old white guy fucking emoji. And I don't even know if the owner of the account knows that that's what the meme is. But it's also making fun of it's also just making fun of it. It is also like they're mocking racists as well. Because they're just like some of the comments, but some of them you're just like, oh, these people are like, so. But I'm watching this, and he'll have a black shoe right here, and then he'll have a white shoe, and Tommy will go out to it and just go, and look at the black one and just go, and start fucking this thing up. And I'm just like, yo, this racist piece of shit turtle. But no, I think it's something to have to do with it's like. The same thing with like this the like a bull doesn't like red kind of thing.
So do you think Tommy and Tyrone would probably get into it?
Yeah, they probably would.
Because I've already
fucked Tommy up.
Yeah, I've already like
fly.
I've already distinguished that Tyrone was black.
Yeah,
and Tyrone's just a racist.
And
racist
Tyrone is literally fucking American history fucking tortoise. This thing is a fucking piece of shit.
Do you remember, speaking of American history, whatever? Do you remember American History X? The first time you saw that curb stomp?
That's literally what started that in like the first place. Yeah, it scared the shit out of me.
That movie scared me so much.
You gotta be a real ballsy motherfucker to even take that role, to be honest, because that role was so fucking intense. Ed Norton, right?
Ed Norton.
That movie scared the shit out of me when I was younger. I was like, fuck, dude.
But it's weird though too. Like even when I saw like Django,
yeah,
like they said the N-word so much in it, and like it was just kind of just like, oh, like, like even me, I'm like, oh.
Leonardo DiCaprio literally didn't want to do a scene. He was like, yeah, I don't even know if I can do this like anymore. And Jamie Foxx was like, you gotta work, bitch. You gotta work. He didn't call him a bitch, but he was like, you gotta work, motherfucker. And Samuel Jackson was like, Samuel Jackson was on some like, we already know the word, motherfucker. Like he's just like, he's like, do your job, bitch. and then they were like, it's all good, bro. Just we're doing a movie. Like, let's do this, you know. And then Leonardo comes off like that, you know what I mean? Where he's like, I can't do this, man.
Yeah.
And then he crushed it. He was amazing. I mean, it says something when you can capture a role though and still make a reaction or emotion. I think that's what actors really get out of it. I know that sounded so fucking like thespian just now.
Oh, fuck yeah, same page. Do you know when he actually cut his hand in real life?
Yeah, on the glass.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only tidbit about Django I have.
I
love that movie.
I personally don't think I could ever play. I don't think I could ever do that.
All right, let me ask you a question, and then you ask me the same question.
Okay.
Could you play gay? Does it make you homophobic if you can't?
No, I mean, there's just certain things like I don't know. Like in my mind, I'm thinking about, God, you set me up here, dog.
You want me to answer first?
No. Honestly, I don't think I can like I couldn't slob another man's face. I can't do it.
Right.
It's just not in me. It's just not for me to do it. And I'm not gonna say that I do it for mad money because that makes me even more homophobic.
Gay for pay.
I just don't think. But can I kiss a man on the lips like and do like a soft scene? I would do it. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because we've had that conversation on here how Tom Hanks wouldn't kiss Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and then I know he probably got shit for it, but I don't think people should get shit for it. I think if you're just not comfortable doing it, like I'm not gonna have someone go, "Would you want to do this part?" Ill no gay. That's not gonna be like my response. I'm just gonna go, "Hey man, I just don't know if I don't know if I can." You know what I mean? And every time I see actors that crush it and do that, I'm like, yo, this dude is, and it doesn't make them a good actor because they're doing it. Like, I'd love to see you just act first and then, you know what I mean? Because that's another fucked up thing with Hollywood is like people just like, oh my God, what a great role because she fucked somebody. You know what I mean? Like why did Halle Berry have to win a fucking Oscar why'd she have to fucking get pounded naked in order to get an Oscar? You know what I mean? I just feel good, made me feel good. Monsters Ball. But I don't again, I don't think it's like gross or anything. I don't know if I could
if you have the acting chops to do it.
But here's the thing though, like, I also sound like bullshit though, because if they're like, we'll give you fucking $3 million for a scene, I'd be like, where's he at?
If they were like, hey, we're gonna give you $3 million for this role, and I only have to kiss his mouth.
But here's the problem: I don't even want people to see me passionately making out with a girl. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel weird about that.
Yeah.
So it's now you're asking me to destroy another man's face with my mouth and my tongue, and I'm weird about being PDA. Like, I'll be PDA, but not like PDA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not public dick attachments. Like, I'm not trying to be, like, you know, like, and then even scenes where like a dude's just getting thrusted, but that actor's not. Like, I just can't do it. I just can't.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna back you up. So I could do makeout scenes, no doubt. Give me dudes all night. I could do that. Makeout scenes, perfectly fine. It's whatever.
Right.
But getting pounded's kind of rough, dude.
And here's why Tom Hanks got shit, because he was playing a gay man with AIDS, but he wouldn't kiss anybody. Why are you going to take that role and not suck a dick?
Yeah, that's true.
If you're going to get into it, you got to get into it. Yeah, you're going to pretend to have AIDS, but you're not going to you're not going to kiss Antonio Banderas? I'd fuck the shit out of Antonio Banderas.
Yeah. And then at least like
that's
Matthew
my
McConaughey,
thing.
He was straight when he got AIDS in Dallas Buyers Club, but he played the part.
But I would, if someone was like, "Hey, you're gay. Do you want to do a gay role?" And I'm like, "Well, what's the role really intake?" Like, if they were just like, "Well, you're gonna kiss a guy," I'm like, "Okay, what kind of kiss are we talking?" Like, if it was just like that, I'll fucking kiss a guy.
Yeah, why not?
I don't give a shit.
But they were like, "No, like it's Brokeback Mountain. You gotta get."
Yeah, if they were like, "We want to hear Heath's skin slapping against your ass while we do the scene," I'm gonna be like, "No, dude. I just, But I would. Never,
I just know it would be hard for me to come home.
But that's
not to like the family, but like friends, just be like, "Yo, did you guys see me get thrashed?"
Right.
In the movie?
Or also, how about give it to an amazingly gay actor?
Oh yeah,
who's really good.
So yeah, yeah, give it to
everybody else wants to get mad about fucking people being in wheelchairs when they're not actually disabled actors and stuff. Like, like give it to a gay actor who's fucking gonna get pounded and stuff or something.
Speaking of getting
pounded, if a straight guy wants to do it and they're fine with acting, and then do it. But I just personally I couldn't. But again, do I think it's like gross or anything? No, I just don't think I could I don't think I could sit there and tongue like a dude.
Yeah, no, listen, I get it. It's very
also, I am a guy. I don't want to ever if a guy. I would feel bad if anyone ever put their dick in my butt. My shit is so fucking nasty sometimes.
Yeah, that is true. My butt's pretty gross.
I just wouldn't be a good.
We have a mutual friend named Ben. That he told me one time he had a dream that he was walking down an alleyway and I was just getting fucking pounded in it.
Oh, that you were?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I was just like,
it's fucking amazing.
He was like, for some reason I was just walking down this alleyway and you were just getting fucking ass pounded.
I don't know why I feel like I can.
Which
see
is kind of
I can see that too. You have a great pounding ass though.
Yeah, it's getting better now, but it used to be more poundable. I'm a little self-conscious about I would have to do the pounding at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so
damn. I think a lot of people think I'm gay.
I kind of feel like a lot. Well, no, I was I tried to kiss a girl once when I was younger, not too young, but 22, and I was at a bar, and she goes, "Oh, whoa," and I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I was like, I felt bad. I thought that was what the connection was, because she was like in my face, so I went for it, and she was like, "Wait, I thought you were gay," and I was like, "Hell," I was like, "Hell yeah."
Yeah, no, that's good. But being a straight dude that's an actor, right? And they're like, "Hey, we want you to go balls to the wall in this gay film." Yeah. No pun intended.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's a discussion with everybody.
I mean, I think people think I'm gay. People think I'm gay all the time.
People think
because
I'm
comfortable. Because I'm just comfortable. I mean, I'm a sensitive ass boy, and you know what I mean? I love a lot of things that make me feel like a nice sensitive boy. But at the same time though, too, I have gay friends that are not like that at all. They're like doodly dudes. You know what I mean? You're what you don't think a typical gay guy is, but it's all over the fucking spectrum.
I can't remember who did it, but there was a kid in our school who was closeted, and we were at a party one time, and someone just went up to him and was like, "Yo, why don't you just say that you're gay?"
That's fucked up.
And it was in front of everyone.
That's so fucked up, bro.
And I was just like, yo.
It's like opening the closet. That's like opening the closet and screaming at, like just pointing and be like, you guys see this?
No, he literally walked right up to him in like a circle of maybe like 15, 20 people. And
yeah, what year was this? Like 2002?
This was 2000 and I was a sophomore, so it was 2005.
Yeah, that's fucked.
And this person was a junior, and the other person was in their grade.
Yeah.
Might have been a year older. And walked up to them, and they were like, yo, just tell everyone you're gay.
Yeah, it's a little
like,
intense.
But why don't you just, like, admit it? And it was like, yo, this is a big
Why'd
deal.
that guy care so much? Do you want to fuck him?
I don't know.
People that do shit like that are usually
very
gay
strange.
ones. People that do shit like that are usually turn out to be gay.
Also, I was at a New Year's Eve party one time.
Because they're just holding everything in and they take it out on other people and shit.
I was at a New Year's Eve party.
And then they really take it out on other people, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
Nothing. You're at a New Year's Eve party?
I was at a New Year's Eve party. I don't know if you were at this one, but we oh my god, this story's insane. All right, so we're all there that night. It was at Julia's house, Julie Mandy's house.
Right, let's drop names.
Yeah, drop names.
You're great at doing that.
Great at doing that. Julie Mandy's house. Fucking fire ass New Year's Eve party. This part wasn't that fire, but it was kind of a thing. So so we're all at Julia's house, and the door of the bathroom's like locked, and there's like a couple in there. So immediately my mind goes to like, oh, they're having sex in there, like straight up. Happy fucking New Year. Get that ass thrashed. So I'm thinking that there's thrashing going on, and then the girl comes out crying. So I'm like, wait, what happened in there? Like, did somebody cross the line? Was something bad happen? You know what I mean? So now I'm like listening, but this girl's boyfriend came out to her in the bathroom.
Right.
And she came out like crying, like devastated that he was gay.
I would definitely be sad if someone I really liked put that on me, but also I don't think I wouldn't be like too devastated though.
Oh, dude, it was a fucking huge thing. And I remember at one point, like, I remember just looking at,
I guess it depends on how long you're with the person.
I was looking at our friend Max, and I looked at Max. I was like, yeah, we're way too young to be dealing with this right now.
Yeah, but imagine,
like,
yeah. What is this? Like an episode of what's that MTV show?
Real World?
No. Well, that too.
Skins?
But yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of like Skins. I was just like, I was like, what happened? Like, in my mind, I was like, that just shows you how, like, naive kids are, though, too. I was like, did he, like, touch her or
Imagine
something?
you were just like, what did you do to her, man? And he was just like, I just told her I'm gay.
And I'm just, it's like one of those things. I'm like,
you're like choking.
Yeah, you're like, fix it. And you're like, oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry about that. You're like,
fix
what'd you fucking do to her, man? He goes, I just came out that I was gay to her. And you're like, oh, shit, I'm sorry about that. If she left like crying, like, yo, did you just like abuse her or something? We're like, nah, man,
That's what we all thought.
I feel free finally because I've told somebody.
That's what we all thought.
Right.
So we were like, yo, like, so-and-so is going to get in trouble. Like, what did you do in there? And that's literally, she came out. She was like, he told me he was gay. And I was like, damn, dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me go kiss that dude.
Yeah, I mean, now you got me thinking about it. I don't know, man. Millions of dollars? I don't know.
Yeah, dude, if you don't have to have real gay sex for $3 million, yeah, dude.
Yeah, I guess maybe I just like make out for hot sex.
Do I know I'm gonna get made fun of by
I'm gonna be like,
members
bro,
of my
I'm gonna be
friends
like,
group and family? Probably.
He's got to be a hot fucking babe though.
Yeah. That's what they usually take care of you.
He's got to be like Brad Pitt when he was like 24.
Yeah, I don't want to be like a Requiem for a Dream. Like I'm just like banging some like fat old dude, just showing like I've fallen. So
I don't want
hard.
like some twink bitch. I want a jacked boy.
Yeah, I want a love story. I want. If I'm gonna get thrashed, I have to be in love.
Yeah, and he's got to be ripped.
For sure.
He's got to be so fucking ripped.
For sure, dude. So you were saying there was a couple stories that you didn't know about, like there's like aspects of my life that you don't know about. I actually thought while we were talking about 2 stories, I don't know if you ever knew the story. I went to Getty Square to get my hair cut once, and I was at the bus stop, fresh cut. Boy, it was
crispy clean.
Barber dude cut the shit out of me though. Like, you know when you get like a lineup as a kid and like you would literally have like a raised skin from the lineup?
Yeah, you would have like a line of scabs.
Yeah, it was like a hologram. It was like your head was like coming out, protruding.
Yeah.
So I remember
because they used like fucking prison prison barber like clippers on it.
Yeah, and I also, if for all the barbers out there too, don't talk to somebody else while you're fucking cutting my hair. It's my biggest pet peeve when like barbers are talking to other barbers while they're cutting my shit.
Yeah.
Focus on my goddamn head.
Yeah. Or the guys that like their fingers loose, like they're lining up and they're like
they're
slightly touching like the edge of your lip with their fingertip.
I hate that when they're the little thing. You know that I fell asleep in the chair once. Yeah. I fell asleep in the barber chair and I ended up with this finger in my mouth.
Yeah, they get like the fingers in the mouth. Like there's like loose finger boy barbers that do the shit. And you're just like, damn, bro, you're fucking picking my nose.
I also hate when I feel their nose breath on me.
Yeah, like, yeah. The nose breath is big too. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, why are they getting so close to you?
No, because like if he's lining up like my mustache or my beard, like when he goes to look at it from the front.
I've gone that though too. I feel like on my shoulder sometimes.
Yes, it's like
getting a barber cut
or feeling their fucking dick, dude.
Yeah, like all up on your shit, kind of, because they're like going for a crazy spot on your head.
I've felt so many of my barber's cocks.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
But like it's like over the pants, obviously, and it's like my fucking forearm. But I'm like, dude, you don't feel your cock touching my arm right now?
Yeah, because you got those some of those boys that like have that uncle at a barbecue posture where they snap their back and like their stomach's out and their dick is out too.
Yeah, dude, it's like you're gonna have to pump me up higher, bro.
Yeah,
you pump me way too low.
They stand like a fucking swan.
I hate
and like
those guys.
Their dicks and like obviously they're not thinking about it, but you kind of are. You're like, God damn, son, like your shit's on my elbow.
No, because in my head I'm like, yo, if this guy gets a boner, I'm gonna get very upset.
Dude, because a barber cut can sometimes be accidentally very intimate.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You're trusting them with your head. They're looking at your dandruff, whatever you got.
They kill you if they want to.
Yeah,
slice your goddamn throat.
Yeah, I've gotten when I started doing straight edge razors, I was like, God, I hope this guy's good.
Yeah, I know. One dude cut my nose right here, like in half.
Oh God, yeah, that's terrible.
And he was like, "Oh, like that's a tough place because it is. It's like soft skin." I was like, "Then why'd you cut it?"
It is. I cut whenever I'm doing my own. I cut there all the time too for some reason, and I cut it the same way I do in certain spots.
I was like, "Yo, bro, like like the blood was coming down here. I just had a little fucking blood Hitler mustache."
Yeah. Jared took us to the hood, so I got my first Caesar haircut when I was younger. And the dude was like, "Yo, shorty, stop moving your head, yo." I was like, Jesus, bro, did you fucking just get out of jail?
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you fucking me up like this? He was like, "Yo, stop moving, bro." And I'm like, it's my first time, bro. Like, this is like, you're using like, they fucking customized the fucking clippers to go down to like a fucking -2. So it like fucking slices your skin open and shit. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. You gotta calm down.
It's the worst. So anyway.
But I kept going back because it made me look fresh.
Yeah, bro. Touch of class and ghetto square. I love it. I used to go there to get haircuts, and I remember I was coming down the street, and across the street there used to be a place that sold bootleg CDs.
Yeah.
Which was kind of crazy. So I remember I went in there, and I spent too much money on the haircut, and I didn't have any money for CDs. So I stole 2 CDs. Right? So I stole 2 CDs, and I went down to the bus stop. One I put in my CD player. The other one I was just like had it on me. It came in like a regular sleeve with like a printout of like the album cover. Remember like how those used to be?
Yep.
It was just like horrible paper and like Jadakiss like.
Yeah. Like blurred
as fuck, and he's just like dressed like a champion.
Yeah, it was like a fucking 3-year-old, like a 3rd grade painting of him.
Yeah, literally looked like a 3rd grader did this fucking art. So I'm down there like with the CDs, right? And I must be like 13.
Yeah.
Like maybe 13, 14 years old. And I guess like whoever owned the store saw me steal them and like followed me down to the bus stop.
Damn, son.
Listen to this. So like 13 or 14, right? And he was like, "Yo, like, I know you took those CDs from there." And I was like, "Nah." Like first I was like, "Nah." Like, "Nah, I didn't do this." And he was like, "Yeah, nah." Like, "Yeah, you did." And then I was like, "Nah, I didn't." And then he was like, "Yo, bro, just be honest." So then like I got nervous and I admitted to taking the CDs and I gave him the CDs back. But this guy was like, "I want you to come back in the store with me."
Jesus.
He's like, "I want you to come into the," and then like I walked up the hill with him. He's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh," I came back into the store. And the guy was like, "Yo, like come in the back office with me."
Jesus Christ.
So I think I need to talk about the story out loud now, and maybe like I've never really told anybody else the story. I didn't go in the back with
Fucking
him.
scaring the shit out of me right now.
I didn't go in the back with him, but I remember just being like, "Yo, like I'm sorry," and like I literally ran out of the store. This dude was gonna try and have sex with me, right?
Or literally was just gonna fucking
Like call mom and dad and be like, "Yo, your son stole
like
from me."
yeah, something.
But the way that it was kind of creepy. Like he had me just standing there, like while he was dealing with other customers, and like then all the other customers left, and he was like, "Yo, like all right, like come back in the office."
Hell no, I'm not going anywhere with you.
Fuck no,
fucking
dude.
Weirdo. Go fuck your dad.
And I ran out of there, and I ran across the street to like where I just got my haircut.
Fucking
And then
idiot.
I think that he saw that I was across the street, so maybe he thought I was from there and like telling on him or something.
Also, he can't call the police if you stole bootlegs.
That's the thing. He probably figured that he couldn't call the police on me because he's selling stolen merchandise.
Yeah, that guy's
already.
gonna fuck you for sure.
He was gonna fuck me, right?
100%.
God damn it, dude.
that.
I think that's
You're gonna get that barber love.
that's like the first time I ever told that story.
That's weird.
But like that was just like such a close encounter. And then I think one
Why
time
the hell were you there at 13 by yourself?
I took the bus.
Yeah.
I took
13's not a bad age.
No,
to
I
take a bus.
took the number 6 bus to go get
We
a
started
haircut.
taking buses really early ages.
Yeah, 11, 12, like just to go to the hood, get a haircut. So
God,
like,
we're so lucky we never died.
yeah, so
Or got like robbed because we were always in and out of those areas. And I worked at YMCA there. Remember that too?
yeah, that's right. Yeah, you did.
Right.
And then another story that I have that I don't think I've ever told anybody. This story, oh my god, this one's pretty bad. But like nothing horrible happens, but it's a pretty bad story. So there's this park where we live called Reynolds Field over here, right? And every once in a while, we used to go to this other area called Scary Street and throw like eggs and shit, like
Yeah.
down
Here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I did. Yeah, I remember
we
I
did
did
it
too.
together.
Yeah.
we used to throw like eggs and stuff.
Yeah.
So one night, I decided that instead of going all the way up there, I was going to go to where the bottom of Reynolds. So there's 2 levels to this field. There's one where there's like a basketball court
Yeah.
and a track that's up.
Yeah.
I said I don't want to go all the way up there because it's scary and I'm by myself. You know, like I was like, I'm not going to walk through this place was fucking scary to walk by yourself.
Yeah, it is. No, it's fucking dark as fuck too.
So I don't know why I did this. I was 14 years old, and I was like, I'm just gonna throw rocks at cars tonight.
Oh yeah.
So it's literally I'm by myself, throwing rocks at cars. So there's a light that you have to drive by. So if I'm standing here, if you're watching, if I'm standing here, there's a road that goes up to a light. So
Right.
like you know if you're in Reynolds and you're looking up in that road that goes up to 5 corners.
Yeah.
So I'm throwing like these rocks and shit, and I'm hitting a couple of cars, but like not too well. So I pick up like this big mammoth motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Like kind of like this big, like almost like the size of a baseball. It's so fucked up. And I throw it as hard as I can, almost from like the swing set. Cause like I would throw them and go run towards the fence of the swing set so like nobody could see me immediately.
Yeah.
I shattered the back of a woman's rear windshield.
Oh Jesus! You must have been like, "Fuck! I mean, I don't want all that."
It gets worse. It gets worse.
Jeez.
Immediately after that, I hear a baby crying in the car.
Oh my God! You almost killed a baby.
So I basically almost fucking killed a baby.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah. So then the dad.
That's fucking wild.
So the dad was sitting in the passenger seat, and I heard him come out and like start like fucking like going crazy, but. Luckily, where I was hiding, there was no way he was gonna find me. I was like by that sandbox, but like almost in the grass, so like he couldn't find me. But that was a story that I've never told anybody. I've never told another soul.
Why'd you do by yourself, like a fucking goddamn like secret op?
Because I was just going
Vietnam mission.
See, these are the stories that are weird because like at 14, I was kind of just like going through it, like you know, like just being a dick.
Yeah, you went like
I could have fucking killed that baby.
Yeah, you could have fucking sliced that baby open.
And then every time, like every week, we have this newspaper that would come
every time
out.
you hear shattered glass, you're like, oh,
Yeah, pretty much.
you have like PTSD.
So like we have this the Rivertowns paper that comes out.
Damn.
And they would have like police activity on there of like this happened. So like a week later, there's nothing in the paper. I'm like, oh my God, like did they not report this? Then like 2 weeks later, it was in the paper.
Dude, getting into like the low HUD.
Oh, the low HUD just being like a crime that you know you did.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did.
it's
And
the
they're
best.
like a figure was seen running away after almost killing a baby child.
So
That's crazy.
No, but I found out.
I was like, why didn't Danny tell me this? But then I'm like, oh, why would anyone tell anyone I almost sliced open a baby once?
Yeah, like who's gonna go and tell them that? But I found out from the newspaper that it said somebody threw a rock through the windshield of a car.
Right.
The husband tried to pursue someone on foot, could not find anybody. Blah blah blah. Everyone was unharmed. Yeah. So I got lucky. So it might have just been like a young kid too.
Right.
Like I didn't see, like he didn't like come. He was like with his baby, like this is my baby.
God.
But there was a kid in there that was like, "Wah!" And I did that. I ruined my family's
imagine it was
night.
just like a baby was sliced. You fucking. I feel like you would have went a different route.
No, my thing was
You would have like you would have ended up in jail or something.
right? Like converted
Butterfly.
to Islam and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Just fucking changed my whole fucking life.
Yeah, because the fucking baby's like fucking, I don't know, like ear fell off or something.
Oh man, it feels good to do that.
I'm really happy that you did not hurt a baby though.
Did I ever tell you a story how I cheated?
Because
in
we did
photography
shit like that
class?
too. We threw rocks at cars too, but I mean I never shat. That's wild.
Did I? Yeah. I shattered the back of a kind of like a Honda CR-V.
God, I'm just thinking about you doing that. You're like, oh, and then the baby's just like, "Wah," and you're like, oh God.
For some reason, when you're throwing rocks at cars, you never think of the windows.
Yeah, because you're a kid. You don't give a shit.
No.
We're all assholes. We're
And
just
it's
little fucking pieces of shit, not giving a fuck about it. When you're a kid, like, you're just a piece of shit. Not all kids, but like, you just don't care about any repercussions.
And yes, to this day I feel terrible about this because I probably like scarred this child forever. But
Maybe
like
not,
I'm sure
maybe
they're over
not
it.
though. They're probably fine.
But for some reason, like I didn't realize with like car windshields, for some reason like they don't shatter all the way.
Yeah.
So it kind of like went through it.
Yeah.
And like some glass shattered around it. But I remember just hearing like, ah!
Oh
Like
my
the
God,
car
you actually
stopped.
heard that?
I heard the squeal
Dude.
of a young child.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck?
Dude, that's been 20 years I've been keeping that to myself.
Dude, that kid probably can't even go near like glass doors and stuff because of you now.
No, do you remember that girl that got run over by a bus?
Every time he sees glass, he's probably just like, ah! Covers his ears and screams. I can't go in there. He's like, what's wrong? You're like, is that a glass door?
I remember there was another time.
Some Puerto Rican kid ruined my life.
There was another time that I don't think I ever told anybody this story too. I might have, but
Right.
have I ever told you a story how I cheated in photography class?
No, how'd you do that?
All right, shout out Miss Newman.
She's
So
great.
So photography class, it was an elective in our high school that you would go and you take pictures and you make a portfolio, and at the end of the year, she reviews your portfolio and gives you a grade, right?
Right.
I didn't take any pictures. What I did do is I went into her closet and stole a bunch of singular photos,
Other photos.
from different folders.
Smart. It's still kind of smart.
Yeah.
Could have got, okay.
Yeah, it's so smart, but like, listen to this, right? So I'm like, so smart. So she's looking through all of them. She's like, oh, this is really nice. Like, this is years and years of photos, right?
Right.
So I was like, this fucking old lady's not going to fucking know this.
Right.
So she's looking through, and then she gets to the last one, and she's like, oh, like, tell me, like, about, like, more about this photo.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, well, you know, like, I was made up this whole fucking bullshit story, like, how, like, mom and dad like got into an argument, so I just decided to go for a walk and take photos. This is a fucking narcissist talking here.
God, man, you're a piece of shit.
Piece of shit, right?
Almost killing babies,
Lying about my parents
making
fighting.
up serial killer lies.
Yes, and like, you know, so I was just
Very
walking,
well thought out.
very well.
Honestly,
thought
it's
out.
kind of impressive.
Yeah, until this. So I was just like, yeah, like, you know, like this is like something, you know, that just kind of like captured like my emotion and the time. You know what I mean? It was like a picture of a flower next to the river, like down by the waterfront over here.
Yeah, and she's like, "It's winter, you idiot."
Yeah, no. What she goes is, no, this is a really good picture, and I know that it's a really good picture because my daughter took it.
Oh shit!
So-
I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't you assume that she already fucking had seen these? If she owns them.
So her daughter, was also in school with us,
Yeah.
and she knew that this was from her daughter's like photography portfolio,
Right.
and she gave me a fucking F, for the class,
Yeah.
and we weren't even halfway through the year,
Damn, an F for forgery.
and I still had to go to the class every fucking week,
Damn.
even though I knew that I got an F, and she would make me do the work. Yeah. But I mean, listen, I almost got away with it too, and I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for those goddamn
Kids.
rascal kids
And that fucking mangy dog.
and that mangy dog. I would have got away with it too. So yeah, so those are a couple stories I don't think I've ever told. That
Damn.
like, scumbaggery of Danny.
Damn, you almost got fucked by a guy, barber.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to
You-
write that guy off as he was gonna fuck me. I thought like maybe he was gonna like like make me work in his shop for like a week or something. But it felt like he was gonna fuck.
Right.
me
Imagine
sure.
it was like the most like heartfelt like sitcom thing ever. Like,
Yeah.
he was like, listen, man, I was a kid too. You know what I'm saying? What I want you to do is, I can tell you're all fucked up. I want you to come back to my shop. I'll make you sweep it up.
Yeah.
Week.
He's like, I won't call your
All right?
parents.
We're gonna make you better than this. Like something like that.
Yeah. So I remember I just like ran away.
Or you could have went in the room and there's just fucking dildos just hanging from the ceiling and shit.
Oh my god! It's like that one episode of like I don't know if it's Good Times or
Maybe he thought you were like from the area and you were like a little badass piece of shit. Maybe he just wanted to like be like, yo, man, what's wrong with your life?
maybe he wanted to mentor me.
How
like,
old was this guy looking?
He was probably like in his 40s.
Yeah, that's like the mentor age.
Mentor age. So like
It's
maybe
also the creep age.
but maybe he thought I was like a kid from the neighborhood and like maybe like would have made me become like go like start boxing or something and become like a fucking 2-time world champion
or just make you come.
or make me come from sex.
But I'm really glad that you never told me that. That's a weird story.
That's a weird story, but like I never really felt comfortable saying it because it's like I don't know, it makes me feel like did I narrowly escape the thrash?
It's very close thrashing.
You know? But I think maybe but I've always like settled on he just probably thought I was a kid from the neighborhood.
Yeah, and
like,
maybe
he was gonna,
thought
like,
he was
try
just like maybe like to change your life up or
to
something.
call mom and
maybe he was
dad.
like a nice guy. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
Or that guy's in jail right now. Yeah, like I recently actually have a pretty wild story. I went out. I got no joke unhingedly high. About 3 days ago here inside the apartment.
Off weed?
Bro, the most scared I've ever been on weed, dude. I thought I thought I was gonna like eat my own arm off like a fucking octopus and like shove it up my ass and stuff.
What'd you smoke?
Just like
a blunt or like?
So I went out for my girlfriend's birthday, and we drank a bit, and it was fun. I was tipsy. I wasn't absolutely hammered, but we got back home, and she was smoking. She smokes, like, my girlfriend's a big smoker, and she was smoking out of like this little like mini bong she brings with her. This like glass bong, and I'm like, yo, give me that shit. So I took a fucking rip, like a baby rip,
A bubbler bong,
ripped it, chugged the claw. I did like a mini strikeout and then blew it out, right? And I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, I'm a god. And she's like, babe, like, what are you doing? You don't smoke like that. I'm like, shut up. No, I didn't say that. But I was like, I got this. Like, I'm cool.
Shut up. And then you like did like this. Like, remember when kids would like be like,
yeah. Shut up.
Yeah.
And then they like push you. But she was like, why would you? I'm like, I'm good. And I was. And then she was smoking again. I'm like, yeah, babe. She's like, you want another? I'm like, yeah. I take a huge rip, hold it in,
Sweet.
chug my claw, mini strikeout again, blow it out. And as soon as I let it out, she just looks at me and I go, I just fucked up. And she's like, you'll be fine. We're watching like YouTube and we're relaxing and we're chill. And all of a sudden it was just like, it just hit me. And I was like, she was saying something or we were laughing. And I'm like, and I just got up and kept walking while laughing. And I could feel her looking at me because of how awkward it was that I got up. I was like, oh yeah, I know. Like got like terror laughing. And I could feel her looking at me and I felt so awkward already that I just looked at her and I went, babe. And she's like,
oh, damn, you're afraid.
It was so afraid that I was talking like I was 3. I was like, babe. And she's like, what's up? And I was like, I think I'm really high right now. I'm fucking really high right now. And she just goes, and my girlfriend's like chilling. She's like, dude, you're fine. Like, chill.
Yeah.
But not knowing I need like, oh, baby, do you need to like rub your chest and like rub your butt?
That's what you needed.
I was losing my fucking mind, bro. I was so, okay. So I'll tell you, like, it went away for like a second, then I sat back down and I forgot who she was. I forgot who the fuck I was sitting with at one point. I was like, who the fuck am I with again? And she was laughing at the show and all I could hear was like, and I was like, oh my fucking God. And I didn't scream or anything. Like I'm like a temple sufferer. Like I just suffer in my own temple. I don't really I don't express how I'm feeling, you know, because I don't want people to like make fun of me and shit. Because I'm like incredibly insecure and high. So I was like, I was okay, and then I would get up again and walk away. And she goes, "Are you okay?" And I'm like savagely high. I was like, I'm back to the caveman era, and I think I might kill you. So I'm gonna go in my room. And she's just like laughing at me, and I'm like, I'm not kidding. Like I'm gonna kill something. And I go in the room, and I remember how when I was younger, when Grandpa used to have me on his lap, and he used to fucking make me look at old pictures of me. Bro, I was so high I could hear Grandpa, I could see him, and I could hear him going, I'm like, that's you, Grandpa? And he goes, yeah, that's me. And that like Italian, you know Grandpa. You remember fucking English. Angelo's fucking accent?
Yeah, that's me.
Dude, I could see it, but I remembered, oh yeah, the air conditioner was making me feel that way. Because during the summer, we used to go to Grandpa's house, and it was like a really calming memory. The smell of the air conditioner made me always think of 1566, bro. And I swear to God, it brought me down to like planet. It like leveled me out.
Nice.
And I was in my room. Jesus. My girlfriend's like, I think I'm about to come in, and I'm in my room like this. I'm in my room. I'm like, if my girlfriend comes out, I'm in my room like this, like, just smelling, dude, inhaling the air conditioner, going, my name's Michael LoPriore. I live right here, right here, right here.
Damn, dude, it was that bad.
I was savagely high. I'm such a pussy, bro. I was scared as fuck. And I remember just going, oh, God, please make it fucking stop. And then it would go away, and I was like, all right, I'm cool. I'm going to go back out. And then we would start laughing, and I was like fucking putting on this fucking I'm okay mask, and then it would just go and fucking hit me again, dude. Damn, and I got up again, and at one point I thought I was going to fucking go outside and like run around like ass naked.
Damn, dude.
Because
you fucking burned?
Yeah, no, it was just indica weed, but apparently I've been learning like that doesn't matter. There's like something called terpene in weed. That's what it's called. And like it's like there are certain levels of that your body can be used to, and all of our bodies react differently to a certain percentage of like terpene. Like some people need less or more or whatever. It's like it's way more specific than just like a THC amount.
I would have went to the hospital immediately.
Dude, you would have hated this. I literally felt like I was losing myself.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to live through that.
I hate getting that high, though, because, bro, you know me. I used to fucking smoke weed in all orifices of my body at the same time and fucking be like nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you're out of practice.
Dude, I woke up on the couch like, oh, and my girlfriend was like, dude, you knocked out. Like, you were so fucking high and tired from, like, your suffering that you just passed out. And she had to come out and get me. I stole the covers from her. I went into the bed, and she was just sitting there like no blanket.
Damn, dude, your girl's mad skinny. She probably needed that.
Yeah, she needed it, and like she was just like, no, she was fine. But we were like, I told her the next day, and she goes, oh, I feel so bad that like I didn't know. She goes, I didn't know you didn't say anything, and I was like, yeah, that's because I was while she's sitting there, I was pacing back and forth like fucking Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
Was it just you two here?
Yeah, bro, and I was so worried. I'm like, I
probably thought you were gonna fucking kill her. You were like Jack Nicholson.
No, she was laughing in the room, not at me, but like just and laughing at me because I was like, I couldn't speak, dude, and I just was like praying and holding on for dear life, and I was like, I'm never doing or smoking like that again.
Yeah, you can't do it
ever, bro. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I don't know why I thought I was like It's because I had been smoking here and there, and I thought I could fucking handle it. You know?
Have you ever done like cough medicine?
No, I remember you got fucked up by accident, right? Off of it?
No, not by accident. So me and my friends, this is another story you don't know. So me and my friends, we were trying to find beer,
right?
But we couldn't find any of it.
Oh.
So we used to get this cough medicine called Carucidin. It was called.
Oh yeah, I remember Carucidin.
Yeah. But you would have to take like 12 of them at one time, right?
Oh, that sounds terrible for your liver.
Yeah. So we did that, and like. The weirdest thing about cough medicine, like when you're taking it, you're like, yeah, I don't really feel anything. Like, and then that shit automatically, and then like you're just talking to your boy at one point, and then it's just like, and like that's like everything's like you're underwater kind of.
Yeah.
And I remember one of our friends was like, yo, like I'm feeling it. You feeling it? So that was like the thing, like you feeling it yet?
Yeah.
And then at one point,
so annoying.
At one point, we were all feeling it, and then I don't know why, but one of my boys was like, yo, we should all crawl around on the carpet. So we literally, so we all were crawling around on the carpet for hours.
Oh, that's so weird.
Crawling around on the carpet. Like pretending to be Rugrats.
Dude, that's so weird.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Carucidin PM or whatever it was. That shit used to fuck you up, bro.
Damn, it shit turned you into a baby again.
That shit turned us into babies. And yeah, and like we were just nonstop fucking laughing. And then another time we did it, right? And our friend's brother comes downstairs to the basement where we all were, and we were all sitting in a circle Indian style.
Oh my God.
And
he was like, you guys were sacrificing each other.
He's like, yo, what the fuck is going on down here?
Oh my God.
And like, we were like, yo, like, we're just chilling. He was like, yo, like, just don't let dad or mom like come down here. Like, I'm gonna turn the light off and like pretend to be asleep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we did that a couple of times, and that shit got us fucked up.
Bro, when I was younger, I used to like shrooms. All that shit was just fucking amazing. Like, it didn't bother me. I don't know what. The other night I was
maybe your drug use though rewired your brain. That's what I think happened to me.
It could have. It just sucks though, because I'm already an anxious person, and my girlfriend made a really good point. It was just like, I just think your anxiety is so strong that whatever this particular weed was, it was just not a good idea for you to smoke that hard. Like, I held it in and shit.
Yeah,
I don't hold in weed.
Yeah, no,
I can't do that shit anymore. You know what I mean? A lot of people still hold it in, like let you get bugged.
I can't smoke weed,
bro.
I can't smoke weed in general at all whatsoever.
I gotta tell you though, some people are like, I did ayahuasca. I had a journey. Like, that was my journey, and I was fucking bro. At one point, I was just so high. I was just like, I didn't even know who the fuck I was. I was like, who the fuck am I again? And I had to keep telling myself, my name is Michael LoPriore, this, that. I had to, like, repeat it to myself, bro.
You know, the fact that you had to tell yourself your real name, I'm sorry, like, it sounds like a horrible experience, but that shit is fucking hilarious.
No, I'm laughing at it now, but I am never going to smoke like that again, bro. I literally, like, everything that I learned about my girlfriend in, like, a year and a half just, like, went out of the window. I was like, she's an evil bitch.
And keep telling you had to ground yourself and tell you your own name.
Dude, no joke. I was like this. My hands were. I was on the air conditioner. Like, my name is Michael LoPriore. I have hands. Like the dumbest shit. And I was just like,
I'm laughing like that because I've done shit like that too. You know?
Yeah, because it's like it's your brain is so sensitive, you know?
Yeah,
and I know I wasn't gonna, and I know I wouldn't actually like do anything to her, but I was like, why am I having these shit thoughts? And then I'm just on the ground just going, oh God, please make it stop.
She's out here just laughing.
Dude, laughing. Yeah. I'm like contemplating murdering me and her at the same time. No, I literally was like losing my shit.
Oh my God, that is so fucking funny,
dude.
Man.
I was so fucking high. It sucked. It was the worst fucking feeling ever, man.
Oh my God, dude. Yo, being high like that is so true, man.
And like, I was just so fucking sensitive. Like,
oh my God,
dude. I was even thinking of like. Yeah, just like contemplating, like she's having a good time, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna murder us both. But then immediately, my brain just being like, why the fuck am I thinking of such weird shit?
Oh my God!
Because imagine I went out.
all safe.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she's in there safe, and I'm pacing back and forth like fucking Patrick Bateman, putting on a fucking raincoat, ready to fucking bash her brains in.
Oh my God, dude, I'm gonna fucking.
No, I mean obviously I wasn't. But I was in the room like cradled up, like just crying almost. I didn't cry, but I literally was like, God, just please make it stop.
Oh my gosh!
And then, like. I just all of a sudden it just got, you know, when you come down from stuff.
Yeah, hold up. And I'm seeing all these dots. I'm about to pass out of there.
And it's wait, you want water? Or no,
yeah, no, I got some.
And like, then it went down, and then I just started thinking about weird, like funny stuff. Like, do you think it's okay to joke in the bed? Like, do you think joking in the bed is funny sometimes? Like if you're having sex?
Yeah, why not?
Right? I think it's okay too, right?
Yeah. I think it's kind of like a nice little icebreaker, to be honest.
So, one time
Dude, look how fucking sweaty I am.
I know. Just one time I was with a girl, and I really wanted to say this, and I never did, and I still regret it to this day, but for some reason when I was high, I thought about it again. And fucking, so I was with this girl one time, and she queefed, and in my head, I wanted to go, forecast says wind. And I kept thinking about that in my head. I was like, forecast says wind.
Damn, it threw you back to a queef memory?
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking about like queefing. Dude, sometimes when I'm going to bed, like, you know, like the before a dream, like weird shit just shows up.
Yeah.
It'll be like a fucking, like you're just sitting there and you're just like, oh, I don't like to queef on water balls. And you're like, why the fuck was that? Like, the thing that was said, and why is that the dream that I'm having? Like, why is it that? Or do you ever dream and like you trip on something and then you fucking flinch?
Oh yeah, for sure. Sorry, I'm listening to you, but you know when like you cough really hard and then like
pressure in your face.
One eye becomes like a kaleidoscope.
Yeah,
that's like what's happening to me right now.
Yeah.
But no, the other night Selena was in her sleep and she just was like,
just like giggling.
I was just like, what the fuck's going on in this dream?
Yeah, what the hell?
I woke her up immediately. I go, what's going on?
Bro, I
was like, hey,
yeah,
what kind of dream you having? So while you
dude, I gotta be honest. I thought I was never gonna be the same person again.
Oh my god, dude.
I can't stop thinking about it. I'm so lucky to be sitting here with you and feel like normal again. I thought I was never gonna be normal again, dude. It felt like 30 hours. God. I was so tortured.
I think we got to wrap it up. I don't think we can top that at all, to be honest with you. Oh my god,
I'm never smoking again.
Oh my god,
not like that anyway.
No, not like that. But god
Jesus
damn it, I needed that story.
I
needed that story, just like I need all these CEOs and CFOs and all of our patrons. Thank you guys so much for the support. Jesus, I don't know if I can get through this. Lop Nation CEOs and CFOs are producers of the show. You get your name right on the show, whether you are a $50 dono, you're just a wild man or woman or whatever you identify as. And then 25, you're just as wild, so you guys are producers as well. Allison Meta, David Simpson, Lynn Speece, Big Mo, Nicole Deralu, Ryan Blake, The Real Pachu, Puerto Rican Pikachu, Turbo Chubs, Alessandra, Big Booty Diggs, Camro Boats, Carmen Julia Fisher, Louis Dreyfus Jackson and Johnson III, Chantrell Mayer, cool name, damn that's dub, Franco Cefalu, it's me, Nikki, Jacob Conway, Joseph Arsenal, Linda from Accounting, Maximilian Vasquez, Mike Catastrophe, Neely Thomas, PATN, Paolo Xavier, Radar Taylor, Ricardo Reyes, Vanessa Pineda, Young Mercs. Thank you guys so much. If you want to sign up for the Patreon, patreon.com/LoPriore podcast. Oh my god, I almost passed out. Dude.
Thank you guys for everything and for watching the podcast as always. Thank you for all the love that you guys show us across the board. We appreciate everyone. Thank you guys. We love you. And remember, if you could sub to Patreon or sign up for Patreon, we would very much appreciate it. And thank you guys. Sub to the channel too as well. Hit that subscribe button if you're not. Hit that like button, all that bullshit. We love you guys. Thank you guys for everything. And Danny, where can they find you?
You can find me at Caroline's on Broadway, August 11th. 2 shows. First show sold out, 9:45. Has like 30 tickets left. Then you can find me at Danny LoPriore everywhere else, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter, and then on Twitch, twitch.tv/Danny LoPriore69.
And honestly, I don't give a fuck about that tonight for me. I love you guys. Thank you guys for everything. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode.
You guys are the best.
I love you, New York City.
Hit the like button too. Fuck, man.
Deuces.